Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about lots of different posting activities that you can do with your babies and toddlers. So I'm going to start with the ones that are the easiest and move until they get more tricky. The basics of making it easier or harder is that obviously the larger opening and the larger objects are much more easy for little ones to pick up. Smaller objects and smaller openings make it much more tricky. So the first one that I'd like to share with you is great for babies when they start sitting up, and that is to take a cardboard box and cut some different sized holes in the top. Make sure the holes are quite big, and then you can put out a variety of objects for your little ones to have a go at putting through the different holes. And they might explore and discover that certain things will fit in the bigger holes and some things won't. So that's a really nice skill. Okay, the second one is to use a large gift bag, so I'm thinking about those ones that you get with your wine, always a good present. And if you cut a hole out of the side of the gift bag, then your baby can practice posting things in the top of the gift bag and watching them come out of the bottom and collect them and post them again. Really simple, really good fun. The next one is a really similar idea, but this time just with a milk bottle. So you can use those milk bottle lids that you have. If you're like me, you've collected hundreds of them. Cut a hole in the side of the milk bottle, cut a hole at the top, and then your baby can practice posting things in the top and collecting them at the bottom. Sticking with that milk bottle top theme, the next thing that I did with Alex was to give him a box. I'd cut a fairly large slot out of the top of the box and gave him some milk bottle tops to post into that slot. Slightly more tricky because he's got to then think about turning his wrist to get that milk bottle the right way round so it will fit in that slot. Another one is to use some pom-poms and have a go at posting them into a tub. I just cut out some holes in the top of an old Oh So Simple pot, I think. And then Alex practiced posting those pom-poms through. I actually did 3 different sizes of holes so that he could do small, medium and large, but the clever sausage worked out that they'd all fit through the large one. Another one that he's really enjoyed is just to post some straws into an old bottle, and he will sit and do this for hours. The nice thing about this is he can shake the bottle and get the straws out afterwards, which he also really enjoys to do. Getting a bit more tricky now, we're moving on to looking at coins, and I just gave Alex a bunch of old coins. I think they were all foreign ones that I'd had left over from old holidays, and an actual money tin. So the slot's much smaller and he's really having to think about where that coin is going. A really lovely sound as well, a really satisfying clunk when it hits the bottom of that tin, so really nice for toddlers to enjoy. And then the trickiest one that I've done with Alex so far is to cut some slots in the lid of a tin, and I made them just big enough to fit a lollipop stick through, and I also did them at different angles so that he has to really think about moving his wrist around to get the lollipop sticks into the tin. And he loved this one. Again, it makes a really satisfying sound when it hits the bottom, and he had to really push the lollipop sticks through to get them into that tin. So all of these activities are really great learning for your child. They're learning about cause and effect. So they're learning that every time they put something in the top, it comes out of the bottom, or every time it goes in, it makes a really interesting sound. So they're learning that the same thing happens every time they do it. And it's also obviously really good for practicing those gross and fine motor skills. The smaller manipulatives are obviously really great for practicing that pincer grip. The larger ones are really great for practicing their grasping skills, and also learning to release and let go of objects. I hope you found that video helpful. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more activities from me twice a week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!